What's going on Instagram? It's your man, your brother, Molo Motivation. Today I just want to say do not allow them to impose their shortcomings, negativity, and limitations on you. Because if you're in this game, you're going to come across a lot of those, especially with comments, especially with statements, right? I posted a backwards deadlift, right? And some of these comments I'm like, okay, maybe it's because of ignorance, maybe it's because they just don't know, and that's okay, right? But people have the habit of trying to set their own limitations on you, right? People have the habit of, because something's unsafe for them, it's unsafe for you. People have the habit of, because they can't do it, you can't do it either. People have the habit of keeping other people from pushing themselves, from doing what the potential could be plus more, right? By saying these lame comments, right? And I get it, it's ignorance. But at the same time, if you let this kind of stuff affect you, you're not really gonna reach your potential. You're not gonna challenge yourself in that way. So I'm just here to say don't listen. Listen to only yourself. You know your body best. You know your mind best. You know yourself best. No matter what anybody else says, they don't know. They don't know your limits. That's what I'm trying to get at. So whatever comments they make about you, whatever statements they make, whatever things they say because of their own limitations doesn't matter. You set your own limits. You set your own boundaries. You determine how far you're gonna go. I want to remind you guys because there's gonna be a lot of those coming in saying, be careful, coming in saying, why though? Coming in saying, why do you have to try that? Why do you have to do that? You're gonna hurt yourself, right? They seem to know more than you. They seem to know what hurts somebody. They seem to know your limitations. They seem to know you, right? They know you, right? It doesn't even make sense, right? Don't listen. Listen to only yourself. This is gonna keep going, right? If I hurt myself, I hurt myself. But I know that I put in 100%. I put a lot of pride in this stuff. I put a lot of pride in the things I do. I want to do it to the best of my ability. If I'm gonna go in 50%, I'm not being true to myself. I gotta go in 100% with every thought, every post, every video, everything I put out. I gotta put in 100%. It may not be 100% perfect. It may not be 100% structured, but it has 100% effort. That's the main point. Don't listen. A lot of those are gonna pop around. You can keep your limits. You can talk about your limits. You can preach about your limits. You can dream about your limits, right? As for me, I don't want to consider. I don't want to say I have limits because whatever I can do now, I'll be able to do eventually. That's the mindset you gotta have. Stop listening to these people. Stop letting their ignorance affect you. You know yourself best. You know what is best for you. If you can't do something, you can't do something. If you can't do something, you can't do something. You determine that. You can't let anybody else tell you you can't try this because this may happen. You can't do that because this may happen. No, no. Being too careful, it's a bad thing. Let me say that right now. Driving slowly can kill somebody just as much as driving quickly. Driving slowly can cause accidents. Just from that person being careful, everybody else in the traffic is being affected. It's all personally based. People saying that is truly an indication to how they feel about themselves. Honestly, I get it. You love people, you want to see people safe, but your limits and my limits and his limits and her limits are gonna be different. You know your own limits. It's your job to push your limits. Don't let anybody else do it for you. Don't let anybody else determine it. Don't let anybody else talk you out of doing what you can do. That's it. I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna end it there. But hopefully the message inspires some of you and makes sense. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.